What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? I'm back for a brand new episode of Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 8, Episode 17, Fashion Sesame Street Showdown. I'm back. Y'all know I'm trying to get better at recording stuff I'm really not interested into. I think the issue is I'm just not into reality TV anymore. But, I'm a grace y'all with my presence because that's what I do. And because y'all support me, it's only right that I bring y'all videos. So, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend who knows a friend who knows a friend. Come over to the channel. Who know that one friend that watched the episode and watching all the episodes who can fill me in on a couple episodes that I missed. Those episodes, come over to the channel. Now let's get into this thing. So the show opens up with Ashley and Gizelle talking about their fashion line, GNA. Ike and NECA at the doctor's appointment. She's trying to get pregnant. Child, he in the room playing with himself. Whatever. Mia and Gordon. Mr. Brown. The original Mr. Brown. So, where do I start? They go into therapy. They're trying to work on their relationship and all that kind of stuff, right? So, the therapist is asking them pretty much, like, what's going on with the D word? He was like, you have to ask her because she's the one who initiated the divorce. I did not initiate the divorce. So, excuse me. It was my suggestion. I've always been committed to her. She said the divorce was because they was pretty much in a rough space. He was very combative. Um, she talks about how he was combative with the children, with her, with the business partners. And since her childhood has been very, like, all over the place, it was just not something she was interested in doing. She had hired she had hired an attorney. He found out about it and emptied her bank account. I wish Mia would stop acting like they got so much money. Like, I really, in all honesty, wish Mia would stop acting like her and Gordon was out here living like Ashley and Michael, or living like hell, Juan and Robyn. Like, Mia, stop acting like you and Gordon was balling. Y'all riding around in Bentleys getting it, because you're just not. It's just not happening. So anyway, so in the midst of that, right? Um, she says, he says something about intimacy, and how he pretty much goes to touch her and she's just not feeling him. Um, she goes to touch him. Excuse me, he goes to touch her. She's not interested in him, being all on her and stuff like that. And he was like, when I think of our relationship, I think we the best relationship in the world. You can look at Mia and tell that Mia is not into Gordon no more. You can tell, honey, the little bit of money Gordon did, honey, it has ran out, and Mia has no interest in him. Look at her face. She looking at him like, Negro, if you don't get off of me with your old, nasty, disgusting self. He looking like he still got it. It just ain't it. And Mia, you thought you hit it. You thought you got a bag. You thought Gordon was a lick, but he wasn't. So now you on to your next bag. Good luck. We over here with Candace and Dr. Jeff, or Ken, or whatever. Honey, listen. Who was this, y'all? Is this Ken or is this Jeff? Jeff. I don't know his name. Let me just say this to y'all. Men. I'm speaking directly to the men. Y'all gotta let this Beijing go. If your hair ain't dark, it's okay. Embrace the gray. Embrace the gray. If your hair ain't dark, it's okay. Embrace the gray. I'm so tired of getting up on here and seeing this jet black Beijing in y'all hair because it looked like a piece. It looked like a unit on your head. And I'm over it. And I don't like it. I don't like it. So we sitting over here with Candace. Child. She talks about her and Chris wanted to start having the kids process, but then she started working on her album, her career, and that got put on hold. Having the kids got put on hold. And she talked about wanting to, she went to the doctor. She had found 2 lumps. I don't know if they brought that back up or not. So hopefully everything is okay with that part. Um, and he says, "What do you want?" She says, "I want a baby." So let me get this straight, Candace. You paid for the therapy session to have this man drive all the way to your house for him to tell you something that you already knew that you wanted. And you telling me that you put your career on you put the baby on hold for deep space? You put the baby on hold to release deep space? Mm, okay. Okay.
Oh, no.
You put your baby on hold because your career to release deep space. So you telling me that you couldn't have been trying to have a baby and release the album? You do know you're not the first woman to do multiple things while being pregnant, right? Okay. I'm gonna tell you what it really is. Y'all come closer. What it really is, mama didn't want to have Chris ain't got no job. And she know deep down inside, she set herself up for failure. She done already married him. He ain't got no job. They've been on the show. He ain't got no job. They've been on the show for how long? Since season 2, we in season 8, 7 years for her. He still ain't got no job. All these connections and you still ain't getting no job. That's why she really ain't trying to have no baby with no broke ass white man. I'm just telling y'all what I know. That's it. That's it. That's it. And another thing, if I was Gizelle, I would get to the reunion and I would read you. Girl, I had my babies. 2 of them carried at the same time. One of them off in college, but my uterus don't work. You might actually want to use my uterus in order for you to have a baby. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Listen, I'm telling you like it is. I'm telling you like it is. You don't like it, you don't like it. Anyway, we move on to the luncheon. Wendy always got to all the ladies show up to a little luncheon. Mia is discussing doing a magazine of influential ladies. She told NECA she pretty much couldn't go because don't nobody know who NECA is. So NECA, that's your way of being iced out. So y'all get into this. Candace gonna be Diana Ross. Don't nothing about Candace say Diana. Don't nothing about Candace scream Diana Ross. Say Diana Ross. Look Diana Ross. Don't even like Tracy Ellis Ross. Don't even look like the other one. The only thing Candace and Diana got in mind, they like white men. That's it. Gizelle gonna be Beyonce. It's because she light skin. Karen gonna be Lena Horne. Ashley gonna be Dorothy Dandridge. Mia gonna be Pam Grier. Check. Child. 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 Mia Pam Grier. Big Mia gonna be Pam Grier, child. She could have been Godzilla or something, child. Pam Grier. Tuh. And then Wendy gonna be Cheryl Lee Ralph. Baby, I thought they said iconic. Look. This man showed up and he said iconic. I like Cheryl. She was cute as Moesha Mama. I like her on Abbott. It don't give me iconic. I'm just telling y'all what I look. Don't fight me. I'm just telling y'all what I see. It don't give me iconic. And Big Rob gonna be Mariah Carey. I was thinking more of the lines of like John Travolta, Tom Hanks, Woody Allen. I was thinking more of the lines of like something with more masculine feature. Um, who else? You know, um, who else, y'all? I was just Mariah Carey. Hmm. Hmm. I don't see it. I don't. I'm gonna have to see the pictures, and I'm gonna have to do a comparison side by side because I just don't see it. Robyn as Mariah Carey. I don't see it. I don't see it. Maybe Robyn as Amanda Seals. Um uh a handyman, Bob the Builder. I just don't see Rob as Mariah Carey. I just When I think of Mariah, this don't scream to me. This don't give me Mariah. This gives me very much soccer mom, Caitlyn Jenner, it just gives me very much of those things. So speaking of Rob is opening a facial care place. Juan figure out how he's trying to get a job. Rob gonna fail. She only gonna fail. I'm not being negative, y'all. She only gonna fail because she got advice from Mia and Gordon. Mia and Gordon didn't own a business, so Mia said about the numbers look good, girl. How would you know? How would you know? Rob, you over there with me and Gordon. You gonna end up the next door neighbor down in that apartment. Just listen. The unit gonna cost about $68,000 a year for Rob to rent out. Okay, look, you go over there with me and Gordon. I'm just okay. We learned that Gizelle dad has brain cancer, which ultimately was how he ended up passing away. So she calls up Gizelle to talk about it and things like that. Gizelle doesn't want to talk about it. Doing in the confession is very still fresh. So we learned that information from Rob. So I'm so sorry to hear that. Like I had a parent that had cancer, so I definitely know what that is like. Wendy, she filming a show. She went over budget. Okay. Karen is telling Gizelle, if you need anything, let her know. She said, I could tell she's been crying. I can tell she wants to get on the phone right, the flight right now. She just can tell that the lady is hurt and she's really, really going through it. So kudos for Gizelle for showing up and still being able to handle business and things like that. Cherie shows up. Sharice keeps showing up in these goddamn Lane Bryant moo and these big stupid shoes and walking down the room like she's Sherry Shepherd trying to be sexy. You know that stupid walk Sherry guy? You know when Sherry Shepherd trying to be sexy? Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Baby Big Deborah done found her way from Sesame Street on down there to the club. Honey Elmo, Big Bird, they didn't, the garbage, but they didn't let her out. They didn't let Mama hit the club for the night. So she going out, she having a good time. Wendy is like, am I surprised that she's here? No. I Ashley's messy. But then Ashley messy, but then you over there hugging Deborah. You hugging Deborah. It ain't gonna have the nerve to say, yeah, that fake shit we don't do over here.
Girl, stop playing with us right now. Like we really don't feel like it.
Y'all, I don't like Wendy. I don't. I don't like Wendy.
Girl, please stop talking. Please.
I don't like Wendy. I don't see it for Wendy. I don't know how y'all. I do not like Wendy. I cannot go up for her. I just can't. Whew. Um, the show starts, child. The women come down there. The only two people that's complaining is child. Of course. Um, they the only one complaining. Wendy stuffing her face and trying to read. As she talking about, oh, the girls, I inspire them because when I had that outfit on, they were talking about me being inappropriate. Now they got it part of their line. Flattery is the whatever imitation, whatever the saying is. Candace talking about, oh, um, Alexander McQueen or who whatever don't give you yeast and don't give you a yeast infection. Child, they just so exhausted. They are so exhausting. They are just they are just so exhausting. They are just so exhausting. I can't. I can't. They're exhausting. So I will say this though, it's definitely not giving you exercise. You ain't get ready to put that on, go down into Planet Fitness or LA Fitness, wherever you go working out. You definitely not putting that on. So Gizelle Ashley, it's a no. It's a no for me. No. Um, Mia goes up and tells it's Karen. First of all, let me say this about Rob. Let me say this about Rob, y'all. Maybe Rob look good. Maybe Rob look like she just got fresh up out the chair, honey. She good. Um, Wendy, uh, Candace, Kiana, I think that's how you say her name, and Karen and Mia all standing there, and Mia is like, Gizelle is really having a rough week. Her dad is going into surgery. Pretty much it's a lot. Candace is like, I'm so sorry to hear that. Wendy was like, you should go. Mia was like, you should go tell her. Candace is like, well, the thing about that is, I can, um, you know, give people prayers and wish for the best from a distance. And I feel like that. If you feel like if you don't mess with nobody, perfect. Stay from a distance. You know, do your thing from a distance. Fine. Here go Wendy. She says, my mom was having surgery. All y'all were making fun of my mom. All of y'all was saying something about my mom. And Gizelle was the main one dragging my mother. And y'all was making fun of her. So Mia was like, hold up. What are you talking about? She was like, y'all was making fun of my mom. My mom had to go to surgery. Okay, here we go. I'm pissed as a motherfucker. Yeah, I was fair. Here we go. Let's do it. Wendy, your mom went to surgery because something was stuck in her throat. She had a 10-minute surgery for whatever was stuck in her motherfucking throat. You got some nerve to sit up on this platform and say this about this lady when she said she had the roughest week of her life. Nobody knew that your mom was getting surgery. You didn't even know that your mother was getting surgery. You didn't even know that your own mother was getting surgery. The mother that gave birth to you, the mother that's raised you, you didn't even know she was having surgery. So for you to get up there and make that comment that you made about Gizelle and her dad, I thought was nasty. But that's your kind because you think that you're really that girl and you're really not. Gizelle didn't make fun of your mother. The only people that talked about your mother was Mia and Nneka. Nneka called your mother a witch. Mia said when the bird was sitting up on the fence, she said, is that your mother? That's how Mia ended up finding out that your mom was going through surgery. A 10-minute surgery, might I add, to get that piece of bread stuck up out of her throat. Look. I'm pissed as a motherfucker. Yeah, I was fair. I don't like that. And if I was Gizelle, I would never fuck with that bitch ever again in life. Never. There's nothing that she could say to me. I see you for your true colors.
I can't even get my thoughts together when it comes to that bitch.
She's nasty. That's nasty work. That's nasty. And I don't like it. I'm not changing my stance on it. I thought that was an ignorant statement to make. And you owe that girl an apology when you see her. That's all I'm saying. Nobody made fun of your mom. Your mama don't know if she want to be white or black. Your mama don't know if she want to have surgery or not have surgery. I understand it can be scary. Find out your parent got to go to surgery, this and that. But girl, they stuck a tube down her throat and put it right back out, and that was it. This man has brain cancer. I would never fuck with that bitch again. Matter of fact,
get that bitch out of here. Get that bitch the fuck out of here now.
Cameras wrap at 9:56. Mics are still on. You can hear Deborah saying, is there anything you want to say to me, Candace? Anything you want to say to me? Candace is like, absolutely not. You can hear the fear in Candace's voice. Absolutely not. The help is talking. Get the help away from me. Deborah's like, you called me Sesame Street. Why didn't you say it in front of me? Why you didn't say it to my face? And then you can hear Kiana saying, this is not the place. Who is this? Is this your friend? This is not the place. This is not the place. We're not doing that. Next thing you know, honey, a full-out fight broke out. I did a video months ago about it. It's really no need to rehash it. They didn't show it. We seen it online. Deborah got her ass whooped. Candace was scared. It is what it is. Deborah was big Deb was looking for a moment. She was tired of being down there on Sesame Street. Mom was looking for a moment. Here go my thing, Candace. What you should have told that bitch? Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I called you Sesame Street. I did. Anything else going on? DJ, play that music. Because I ain't got time for this bitch. That's what you should have said, Candace. But you a confessional gangster. You're not a real life gangster. So it is what it is anyway. We got one more episode, y'all. Next week is a season finale. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. And that was tonight's episode. It was cool. I don't like Wendy. Wendy's a beautiful woman. I don't like Wendy. I can't stand Wendy. Mia is the biggest liar. I think Mia, I don't know who lied more, Mia, Phaedra, or Dorit. I don't know who lied more. Anyway, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.